Sometimes if this guy's dog refuses to eat, he pretends to cook the dog's food over the stove, and then the dog will eat it every single time because the dog's like, he's giving me human food, and dogs always prefer human food over dog food, even though he's still getting dog food. The smartest people in the world! This dog is not one of them. I'm not one of them either, unfortunately. Laurel went to Starbucks, and you know when they say, "What's your name?" She's like, "My name's Laurel," and this person put Yanny on the receipt. Cause get it? Cause he heard Yanny instead of Laurel. This one's so funny. I love it. Gonna tell my daughter that the Titanic sunk because Jack and Rose had sex before marriage. And that's how you get your little girl to stay pure until she's 35. Works every day. So this guy had a pretty smart Halloween costume. I wouldn't say smart, clever maybe. So he made a huge board that says, "Drunk guy makes out with hottest chick at party," with a hole through where the video would be. So basically he's saying like, yo, if you make out with me, you're in this YouTube video where you're the hottest chick and you're making out with me. So this guy pretty much has cracked the code of figuring out how to make a hot girl kiss him. But like any YouTube video, it's probably gonna get demonetized by the end of the night. Interested in time travel? Meet here, last Thursday at 8 p.m. Finally, a time traveler's meeting. Guys, I'm gonna do this. Give me a second. Whoa! Oh! I went too far. I saw dinosaurs and shit. Never doing that again. Now this is technically the only real way to cut onions. Like any other way, you know you're gonna be crying and crying and crying. Damn, why do onions gotta hurt us so bad? I mean, they taste so good, but they hurt so bad. This dude found a way to keep his sneakers fresh forever. They're never gonna get dirty. I mean, I don't know what's the point of buying sick, dope sneakers if you're just gonna cover them in plastic and no one can ever see them. I guess you can kind of see them. This would only make sense, I guess, when it's raining. Like you'd carry these around in case it's gonna rain, because then you don't need to step in no mud. 5 times 9 minus 6 is 39. So I guess mom just turned 39, but they had the 9, didn't have the 3. So they're just like, math! We're gonna do the maths on the cake. And then maths they did. D is for dad. A is for the second letter in dad. D is for the grade I got in creative writing. Now this is a brilliant way to break it to dad that you failed. This is how you tell dad about your report card. He's gonna be mad either way, but how mad could he really be? You just made him a funny note for dad. He's still gonna be mad. No matter how you break it to him, he's gonna be mad, but I feel like there's ways to break it to them to be less mad. This kid is going places, I'm telling you. Somebody get him a scholarship. He's using his bananas so he doesn't have to hold his phone so he can watch shows and eat at the same time. What? Why is this 5-year-old smarter than me? If you're thinking about naming your baby something uncommon or unique, use the name as your own for takeout and coffee orders first to see how it feels. Thanks, Advice Duck. You always know what to say. But it's true. It's like if you use that name and you're like, Starbucks person's like, yo, what's your name? And you're like, my name is Oompa Loompa. And then if you felt weird saying Oompa Loompa, then maybe you shouldn't name your baby daughter Oompa Loompa. If they give you a weird look when you say Oompa Loompa, maybe you shouldn't name your baby daughter an Oompa Loompa. I think it's a good rule of thumb. You're a wizard, Harry. The sorting cone. Now you'll know if you'll be home on time or stuck in a traffic jam. If you like water, you already like 72% of me. And you can't argue with that logic. This girl drives a hard bargain. I like 72% of her. In an unforeseen turn of events, it is actually the anaconda who's got buns, hun. And today, rap music has changed forever. But why is he guarding them like they're his children? Does he think those are eggs? I guess it would be a she, because I guess the men don't give birth to eggs. But do you give birth to eggs? No, you lay eggs. Damn. So this dude stained his shirt with his wine, okay? And you know, you stain your shirt with some red wine, it's not coming out, especially a white t-shirt. You're gonna have to wash that. It's not coming out that nice. So he just took a Sharpie, outlined the stain, gave it a name, and made it seem like an island. You know, Coidberry stain. You know, he's been there. This is just a souvenir. He didn't spill. Whatever do you mean? Also, you never have to do laundry again. Imagine how much you'll save. The world's closest bookstore. This is true. If you are close enough to read the sign, it is the world's closest bookstore. Unless you're somebody watching this video, then it is probably the world's farthest bookstore because you're watching it in a video and not in real life. They didn't think that one true. Does this mean I outsmarted them? Does it mean we outsmarted them? Does it mean that we are the smartest on the world? Does that even make sense? Probably not. You would think somebody with a light bulb changing business would have a ladder, right? Well, he does have a ladder. He used the ladder to stand on top of the truck to then change the light bulb. I guess it's kind of genius. I guess standing on top of a truck is safer than standing on top of a ladder. I wouldn't want to do either. So this guy has this gym shirt, okay? And when you get drenched in sweat, when his shirt is wet, it says you can go home now. So you can only go home after you've put in the work. And I mean some real good hard work. Now this is how you see the gains. The gains, I tell you. You know, you really want to mess with someone, you swap this shirt out for like a plain gray one and they're like, why haven't I working hard enough? The gym, it won't let me leave. That's only if you're feeling really mean. No fishing or diving from bridge. And the person responds with, that's dry humor. I would unfriend him, but I don't want to burn any bridges. Okay, guys, I'll stop. My sister dressed up as a Sonic employee. What the hell is Sonic? But anyways, let's continue. And started walking into Sonic's, demanding food for other locations. Damn, and it worked. Look at all those corn dogs she got. This is the greatest corn dog heist of all times. I mean, I would say she's a genius, but she's also a thief. So, doesn't really count. But we'll let her have it. Okay. Still haven't tried a corn dog? I know. Have I even lived? No. But you know what's gonna happen? Let me tell you. One day I will have a corn dog. And after years of never having a corn dog, I feel like I'm just gonna be really disappointed. It's not gonna live up to the expectations of my expectations. Because I've built it up for so long. Like nothing could. Like imagine never trying something your whole life and then finally trying it. What would ever live up to that expectation? Like it would always like in your head be even better than it is. It's like if you've ever read a book first and then watched the movie. Like the movie's never as good as the book because your imagination is always better. You always imagine this like incredible world and then you watch the movie and you're like, you did it wrong. Like not like we could do any better, but like, am I the only one who feels like that? I don't know if I've gotten smarter or lazier. Sir, I think you've gotten both, but I applaud you. This person used yarn to send pizza to their friend. Instead of walking down the stairs, because you know, human interaction. No joking, I love human interaction sometimes. But when I don't, this woman is using binoculars to watch her tiny TV. I mean, you could get a bigger TV, or you could move the TV closer to you, or the couch closer to the TV. But instead, you're gonna sit here with binoculars in your home. That seems mighty uncomfortable. I wouldn't say she's a genius. I'd say she's a, I don't know. I once edited a Wikipedia page to win an argument I was wrong about. Oh my God, this dude. For those of you that don't understand, I'm sure all of you guys understand. But if the case there's somebody who doesn't understand, I'm gonna explain this because this person had a bet with someone that something on Wikipedia was something that wasn't. So then there's no point in explaining this. You guys get it. Let's be honest. Let's move on. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Stay awesome, stay sweet, and don't forget to be nice to each other. Bye-bye.